Has that ever been?
That I'm not sure about, actually. I want to say they've probably played a few times, just because I know Revilo's been to a lot of stuff.
Sure.
Definitely one of our more like travel players in this region, like I said earlier. And
starting off
yeah,
with
I had it backwards here. Revilo lost that set.
Copy.
I completely lost the
It
plot.
didn't feel like it when we were watching it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, right? Okay, my bad. In any case, Maple forwards for now. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, it's just really tough. It's the same exact thing where forward front is just going to be looking for air and hits here and there, and then maybe rush down as much as possible.
Yeah. I will say, I do think that forward sprint does fairly well in the Maple. He does have one of the more like balanced spreads of like speed at decently fast moves while also having disjoints in the form of like cape.
Yeah.
So that gives forwards a kind of unique set of traits to match the fact that Maple, like being so fast, it kind of allows her to be good at almost everything. Like forward sprint just naturally is good at almost everything, except for recovering, and they've only made his recovery worse. I haven't really played this matchup too much since that nerf, so I don't know how much now it's going to impact the set. But right now, that wasn't even the nerf. That was just going out and doing it, kind of catching the predictable clone summon.
And Kyle found a way right back on stage.
Yep.
Good chase there. Great chase.
The knife coming through. Not going to kill yet. Not on a later character like Maple.
With them right now. Trying to find the in. Tried and trusty. What's it? Maple Bear?
Ooh, the rare Poppy hit here.
Immediately revealing which one's clone.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
No real reward off of that Poppy, aside from, I guess, like, the easier clone gas. But, okay.
Well, that's bigger than Pertamax, so we can talk about Con wrapping up here.
Yeah.
Turbine, of course. Keep going forward. I'll keep going forward even quicker if Kyle keeps landing anywhere than his up special.
Yeah, that's going to be an uppercut right there to take this first stock. Here we go. Big string coming out here from Revilo, and great weight catching on to the special getup from KyleTM.
Yeah, I feel like the Maple up was a special getup. It's just if you get hit from the original hit there, then oh well. Otherwise, it's just free.
Really depends. I personally, the thing that I think is funny about it is it'll hit like 3 platforms and stuff.
Oh,
so there can be some merit in situations like those, but it's tricky. Like if they don't hard commit to something, they're going to be able to catch your hard commitment like some labs.
Good shield pressure there from Revilo. Kyle forced to start hitting hits. Right now, Kyle trying to get back with minimal. Ryan just getting wow, drop that here.
It's scary out here.
I didn't know the hitbox drags. That's awesome. It's not catching the clone out real easy.
You know, this game 1 kind of coming down to the wire. Some really good punishes from Revilo making this. Never mind, the back air just takes it. I really thought he needed an extra hit to win that game. I was pretty certain.
That's down to GI, I think. Boy.
Potentially, it's a little hard to tell in this game because the purple screens are no longer like percent perfect. There's a little bit of give with them, so it's definitely possible that Kyle could have lived that. But if it was, I'm not sure how, because that didn't look like bad GI. In any case, Jules Veil for game number 2. And kind of what I was saying earlier with Ethereal Forest, having Lily on the platforms to move gives you potentially more situations for it to come into play. Same deal here.
Look at that. Good Lily setup right at the start there. Definitely not going to be able to keep the legend in check. Off the Maple real back right grab.
Yeah. Oh, and just like kind of brute forcing with these back airs, going right through the Lily. using it to catch every button that Kyle can press. And it's tough because the move is so strong that eventually it's just going to like kill you outright, and there's not really going to be much you can do about it.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to use the unpushable recover there. Barely missed it. And of course, no longer having any waste on his chest there. Not going to be able to start rushing down. Oh my gosh. Good wait there from Revilo. Ah, this is just tough. Kyle finally getting a little bit of leverage there. Was just been having a hard time closing that gap and getting any hits on. Revilo seems to be stabbing every few seconds here. Seconds. Go to see a tether. Not quite a kill off the top. We can go to there and then easily push out to the fig.
And bleeding, and these special get-ups, like there's definitely merit to them. I think Mabel's special get-ups are decent, but you've got to be mindful with it, and Revilo is the one who's kind of...
wow. Caught that. All right.
Yeah, that's... Sometimes the smoke just works against you like that in this game. I don't know. It's weird. Forsburn players would probably have more to say on that than I do. I just know it feels really weird.
Yeah, Revilo just playing in his mind here.
Absolutely. Yeah, kind of, again, like, bit of a rough game one. Had to make a small comeback. But this game, fully in the driver's seat.
Good stuff here. Now doing a little bit of work, able to get a few up airs. Oh, wow, look at that angle.
Oh, almost getting the dare on the tether as well. So kind of just like getting the kill twice, and there we go.
Wow, jeez. I don't even know if I do it from Kyle right now. This is just everything is getting snapped out. You can't play slower. That's not like.
Good point. Like there's definitely a degree of just like extra caution that can certainly help with Forsburn, but
working on some platforms here, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, again, it's a starter. Most of the starters in this game are good for everyone. I feel like Ethereum Forest is the only kind of weird one.
Yeah.
So this is like a very reasonable deck.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. It seems like a lot of the times what was happening is he was losing any kind of neutral on the ground, but when it came down to anything, go up in the air. And of course, you have a lot of room for recovery up high, maybe not getting stuffed into all the dash.
Essentially. It does kind of go both ways though, because like sometimes I feel like Mabel, if you use up air like above the ledge, you can definitely get to those side platforms. Oh no, it was too soon. You hate to see it, because that absolutely, like, Kyle had that stock.
Able to mark there, and there it is. All right, not gonna do it a second time.
Again, Forsburn recovery. It's pretty bad sometimes. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah. More options on these two, like you said. Rare Prophet going right back out. Ooh, use that point to get the.
Yeah, right away, just finding the knife, finding the kill, and Revilo keeping this game even. Maybe not necessarily in the lead quite yet, but far from out of it.
Ooh, now making it back. Look at that, clean. Really online. Definitely gonna need that to start getting some conversions in.
Yeah.
Look at that as it starts. Desperately looking to start neutral here.
Yeah.
Good tether. Fair, not gonna quite send off stage though.
Oh, it's looking scary.
Wrap. Yep, there it is. That's Gabe. That smoke was terrifying. One little fastball there and you're done.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen Revilo go for a lot of combusts, and I don't know if they've landed one yet, is the issue. Which makes things a little tricky, but you know, like, you know that Revilo is looking for them, but you also know that you're going to have like a decent amount of leeway.
going to be able to tag there. This is going to be really tough to bring back at this point, but not impossible by any means.
Yeah. People actually missing the punish on the special get up back there as well. So, like, Kyle's still eating a lot of percent in spite of that. But one potentially massive punish was dropped.
Yep. At this point here, probably going to be looking for some type of grab to even this up. And we'll take a thicker release there.
Going right to ledge.
Oh, good stuff. Oh! Wow!
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, so the up air will kill earlier,
Yep.
but the nair is pretty much impossible to escape. Oh boy.
Oh, look at that.
And yeah, that time, using the kind of special when you're above someone like that, like sometimes they will just get hit by a 3 platform.